one thing used to irritate us. I'll let Dr. Vine speak for himself, but I think I can speak for him on this. We were always irritated by the fact that if it was not Southern Baptist, it was no good. If you used anybody else's literature, if you had a mission expression somewhere that wasn't strictly Southern Baptist, well, it was put down. And we always resented that because I think all of us realized that the kingdom of God was somewhat larger than Southern Baptist. Now, what has happened now is that you have a movement among many denominational leaders that is away from Southern Baptist in a way that makes us uncomfortable. Where we used to be uncomfortable with everything else being thrown away, now we're uncomfortable because we do believe that being Southern Baptist meant something and means something, and that people ought to maintain that. So you have situations developing, not being antagonistic toward this individual at all, but the largest mission agency in the world is the International Mission Board. So a young man is elected as president of the International Mission Board, and now he announces that he's going to be the teaching pastor in an independent church. And at the same time, still be director of the world's largest mission agency. It's hard for us to imagine how a man can be a director of the largest mission agency in the world, let alone how he can do that and a teaching pastor at a church that's not even in the same town with the agency. So there are a lot of people asking questions about that, and that will increasingly, you can put it down, be an issue in Southern Baptist life. So there are issues that we must face.
I really wanted to hear him kind of summarize all that, because he has basically articulated far better than I could have what the main concerns are. And the combination of all of those things, what I'm running into in my circles, and I get around to quite a few people and pastors, rather than seeing a war coming, I'm basically seeing kind of a behind-the-scenes parting of the ways and a fragmentation of the denomination. I don't know if it's just overall fatigue, not wanting to be in a fight, in another war. Maybe that's a factor. But I just hear many who say, they're very upset about several of these things you have mentioned, but they basically are saying, I'm just going my way.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I'm not going to formally leave the denomination or pull out or anything like that. But for all practical purposes, I'm no longer a Southern Baptist. I hear that almost on a daily basis from pastors who, I don't know. It's a concern, and I don't think you got to. I've never made a big point of being Baptist, but now we're at the stage where what is a Southern Baptist? What do you have to do to be? Is it just you give your money? To me, there's certain distinctives that make us Baptists. And these are my friends. But for the first time, we have people elected president of the SBC who don't even call their churches Baptist. Now, they will say they are Baptist, but they don't even have Baptist in their name, which I'm not condemning that necessarily, but I'm just saying it's a little incongruous to me. I have no problem saying I'm Baptist, and it's a matter of truth in advertising. I'm going to put out on my sign what we are. But they have bought, the idea that that's a detriment to church growth, which I don't think is correct.
New York Yankees, Texas Rangers would not allow you to play baseball in a blank uniform. You would have to own up to the fact that you were a New York Yankee or a Texas Ranger. Mm-hmm. And for us to reach the point where we don't own up to who we are is a sad come to pass.
And at some point in time, I don't think we'll any longer be who we are.
That's correct.
We do have the BFM 2000, which
That's helpful.